Is my mic on? All right, we are finally here. How's everyone doing tonight? What the heck? Kermit, don't tell me you haven't seen that meme. Some goat marketing by Nzxt. All right, guys. So today we have a very special stream. First off, a massive thank you to our partners and sponsors, Nzxt. These guys are the absolute best. Could not thank you guys enough for sending us all these beautiful things. We love Nzxt products. We've been using Nzxt products since day dot of the GOAT Club. If you've been with us for a couple of years now, you'd see how many Kraken coolers we've put into PCs. At one stage, they were the only coolers that we were using, and for good reason. They are really, really, really good stuff. So what do we got? And yeah, they do. They support the community. We actually had the absolute pleasure of interviewing the Nzxt CEO. That video is on our YouTube. That guy is an absolute legend. Like Johnny, that's his name, sorry. He is an absolute legend. One of the most down-to-earth people I've ever met. And he's a real gamer himself, and you can really tell that comes through in his brand, Nzxt. All their products are absolutely unique and amazing. They're so clean. Everything that's designed by Nzxt is absolutely clean as a whistle. So I'm so excited to build this. I've actually never built in this case, so I'll try to keep it quick, but like any build in a new PC case, it usually does take me that extra little bit longer to work it all out. Anyway, we have the Z790 motherboard. We've got a white 4090 Strix going into this bad boy, so it's going to look pretty, but it's going to be powerful as well. We have the Kraken 360 RGB. This is a beautiful cooler, absolutely top of the line. It uses an Ace Tech pump, which is like the top pump in the AIO market right now. It has a 1.5-inch LCD screen, which is 240 by 240 pixels. If you've got the money to spend on a fancy cooler, then you may as well get an Nzxt one, because this one has the brightest screen. A lot of coolers, their screens, like, I don't know, they're just not that bright. The Nzxt one does not have that problem, and that I can assure you. Here we have an Nzxt 1200 watt 3.1 ATX 3.1, sorry, I should say, power supply. This is one of the best dollar value power supplies on the market. If you're looking for a power supply that's good quality and isn't going to hurt your pocket too much, definitely recommend this one. What else we got? Should I just go through everything? May as well, huh? All right, so we have Nzxt's new F360 fans. The unique thing about this, of course, is you only need 4 screws to put in 3 fans. Now, as a PC builder, that is an absolute dream. When daisy chains came out, I was like, this is the best. Because, you know, gone were the days of having 12 bloody fans and then having to do 24 cables, one for PWN, one for RGB for each. This completely eradicates that. You got 3 fans and RGB, and I believe it's only 2 cables, one for PWN, one for RGB, which is absolutely fantastic. You only really need like 3 of these in your whole case, so cable management is super duper easy. We've got the 280 there as well. And Ben, what's the 280 for? Is that the bottom? Just display? All right. I had to ask. Nzxt internal USB hub. I'm not even sure if we're going to have to use this, but I do use these in like all of my PC builds because there's not enough headers to put all the fancy lighting in that we use. The Nzxt internal USB hub has been a lifesaver so many times. All right. What do we got here? Got 3 terabytes of Lexar NVMe SSD storage, 7,400 megabytes read. Absolutely insane. And we have got some XPG Lancer white RAM to go into this white build. So it should be very, very pretty. And to pair this ridiculous 4090, we've gone with a 14900 KS. This PC is going to be an absolute beast. And of course, we are going to be giving it away to our VIP members. Another cool thing that Nzxt sent us out now, they don't actually sell these things, but this little kit is absolutely awesome. It's going to be my new PC builder. It comes with a screwdriver, all the screwdriver tips that you'd ever need. I don't know if that's in shot properly. Some cable ties and a little cable tie trimmer as well. So thanks Nzxt for that. I will put this to good use, and that's a promise. All right. So we're giving away these mouse pads tonight, yeah? Yeah. All right, cool. You got those ready? All right, guys, we are giving away some Nzxt products tonight, courtesy of Nzxt, so thank you so much. Again, we have 2 mouse pads, and we've got 2 of these headset pucks. I think I've got one. Might actually pull one out of the box just to show you if you haven't seen one. I think there's one just over there, yeah. All right. So, this is what is inside these boxes here. Basically, it is just a headset stand. It's a nice, cool, I don't know what it's made out of, some sort of fancy rubber. What's that? Mass Effect Limited Edition. That is the Mass Effect Limited Edition Nzxt puck. I don't know if this is going to be in shot, but it's down there? No? It's magnet. So you put this on any bit of metal and it just sticks to it, and then you can put your headphones straight over it. Pretty cool. All right. Quick read of these comments and I might start getting into it because this is going to be kind of a late one. Shifty, working late tonight, mate. We're always working late, mate. Always working late, but we love what we do, so it's no problem. Loving the fresh cut. Thanks, Pineapple. That's my boy. Bryce Gilroy, sorry to hear about your PC. So that does not sound like a good situation to be in. But if you sign up as a GOAT VIP member, you get an automatic entry into every giveaway, including this build right here. David Berry, my Corsair AI screen is great too. Yeah, I agree. We've used some of those Corsair AIs and they are also good. Pins out tonight. Tiz, what does that mean? How much? All right. I can't read that. All right. Top tier build, Kremet. You know it is. All right, let's go. Let's get into this. Otherwise, we're going to be here all night. How many viewers are we on, by the way? 34. Not bad. Not bad. All right. How do I don't know. Does anyone want to guess how long this takes? Actually, should we do that as one of... Oh, we could do that. But then we kind of need to have like an official timer as well. Maybe we'll do that for the next one. All right. Rough time. Anyway, my estimate is I reckon I can get this build done in an hour and a half. I've never built in this case before though. If I'd built in this case, I reckon it'd be quite easier. So we will start with the motherboard, of course. That's how I start all my builds. Have I got the quads on show? I don't know. I don't want to put them on show. You might get scared. We'll go down in viewers, you know what I mean? 97 minutes. Including cable management. Shifty. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best. Hour and 18, hour 40. What's that? We get the top camera. Oh yeah, top camera. There's a new camera and a new mount as well. How you going? It's actually cool to see. All right. Anyway, time to start building this beautiful little baby right here. 49-inch Strix. I'll just throw that one. Oh, just kidding. All right, CPU. I will need this. These are for giveaways later. Let me know when you want me to do the giveaways, by the way, guys. Internal USB hub. We'll not need that for now. Pucky. Where can we put this little fella? Is that in shot? Oh, he wants to fall over. Gee, I need you. Use the headphone. I could almost put him on there. All right. Just a heads up, by the way, the build time hasn't officially started. It starts when I open the motherboard box. Yeah, and if I miss some and there's a good question, let me know, because my eyes probably won't be there. All right, that can go there. Actually, I wouldn't mind having a bin as well, if you can get me a bin. All right. Thank you. All right, let's get into it. First ever live stream PC build. Let's hope I don't blow this thing up, huh? Official starting time 7:12 p.m. 7:12 p.m. official starting time. All right. Well, I thought it was when I opened this box. But no, I'm not going to full speed build it, but I know this build's going to be an easy one to build because it's made by Nzxt. They are trying to make PCs as easy as consoles, and they're pretty damn good at it. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that was their slogan. In Taiwan, we had the absolute pleasure of going to a very secret Nzxt room, and their slogan there was what Alex just said. I'm not sure if you guys could hear that in the background, but it was everyone can be a gamer. Man, look at this motherboard design. That is so clean. They've got shrouds over everything. Absolutely love this, especially for a white build. If anyone's ever tried to build a white PC, you know the struggles of sometimes sourcing white parts. They tend to not really stock many of them. All right. Oh man, don't tell me I need a manual already. No way. Oh my god. Magnetic NVMe cover. That's insane. Oh, let me screwdriver tip. Whip out the gamer's Nexus toolkit. I can't tell you I know what that is, Shifty. Will you be giving this PC away? Of course we will be. This will be a VIP member only draw. Give us a couple weeks to get this one out. Most expensive build. Our most expensive build is not this one, it's the 4090 Matrix, because that GPU is like $6,000. Which is made an absolutely sick build. All right. Storage-wise, we have 3 terabytes worth of NVMe storage. Super fast NVMe storage, I should say. My favorite build? My favorite build. I like, to be honest, man, I love all of our builds. We've had so many good builds. I'm going to have to think on that for a sec. Probably our DreamHack giveaway build, to be honest. That one was incredible. And that took me way too long. Screw. What's everyone's favorite build that you've seen us do? Well, one that we've given away, I should say. So this is not a good start speed-wise, and that's 100% my fault. How cool is that? Like, I don't know if you can see my face right now, but magnetic, pops straight on. Let's see. It's all magnetic. Yep. Oh, there it is. Snow White. I don't know. Maybe Snow Dust. Maybe Snow Dust was the name. Yeah.
When did you first get into doing PCs from
Lorne Becker. When did I first get into PCs? Start building PCs? Well, funnily enough, my first PC build was an Nzxt, all with secondhand parts that I found online. Well, majority of secondhand parts, and that would have been, I reckon, about 10 years ago now. About 10 years ago. Like, I've never worked as a PC builder other than what we do here at Go Club. So I'm not super fast at building PCs, but I'm the type of person that likes to take his time and make sure everything's done quality. All right. Perfection is key. That is absolutely right. The Arctis was sick. Project Black, yeah, that was definitely one of my favorites. But I think still the DreamHack build. That one for me, just getting that one finished because, man, that was a build of extreme difficulty. And yeah, that was our first ever expo. So that was for DreamHack last year. All right, no need to over tighten that. And away we go. So that is currently 4 terabytes or 3 terabytes, sorry, of storage. Now, let's move on to this beautiful 14900KS CPU. For first time builders? Yeah, sure. All right. So, for first time builders, what I've done so far is pull the motherboard box out of its box. Those are M.2 drives. I don't know which camera to look at. These are M.2 drives. So what I've done is installed the storage. So that one there was a 1 terabyte, which we'll be using as our boot drive. I like to completely separate that from all other types of storage. So it's just like program software on there and your OS. And that one would be, I would call the games drive or just storage drive, which was the 2 terabyte that went in there. So you got 1 terabyte for all your OS and stuff like that. And the 2 terabyte, you can store whatever you want on there. So yeah, that's M.2 storage. So it's like the fastest storage you can get. I think it's 7,400 megabytes second transfer, megabytes per second transfer, sorry. Yeah, keep the questions coming because I can't read them. Okay. Oh. Well, I think that comes with pre-applied thermal paste, yeah? Should I put thermal paste on it? Because we've got some thermal grizzly. You reckon? All right. Well, I'm going to have to run upstairs and grab that. Some ASMR. Probably going to bend all these pins because I'm not nervous. All right, so now what I'm doing for those people, first time PC build is dropping in the CPU. Now, this is one of the most daunting things you ever do, especially when you're working with a CPU that's this damn expensive, but they've made it real easy on the Intel ones these days. It's like a rectangle, and you can see the writing is, I don't know if you can see that. Top camera. You can see it's like, that is the right way up. So it's nice and easy. Just drop that in there. It's also got notches on it. Just make sure that's sitting in there nicely. Because if you don't do that, and you go to press this back on it, it's going to bend all your pins. And that is not a problem that you want to deal with, trust me. So that automatically pops off. Always keep this as well. You need this for your warranty if you ever need to make a claim.
Which is pretty common with the 14.
Yeah, can be common with the 14th gen. I was about to throw it out as well, but I definitely will not. But to be fair, I still think Intel are like very reliable. Out of all the days I've had building PCs, I reckon a lot more faulty ones were AMD.
A big question from Sean: what drove us to start the Goat Club, and what are the future prospects for it?
What drove us to start Goat Club? Well, it was a COVID project. So Alex is behind the camera. So Alex and I've been mates for over 10 years. And in COVID, we had not that much to do. We were absolutely pumping COD Warzone. and then, so like I hadn't upgraded my PC in so long because I just never really needed to. I wasn't gaming that hard. I personally only really play CS, but the boys were on COD. So we had to upgrade our PCs to actually be able to play COD with them. And yeah, and then the idea just sparked from there, and it was just like we could start a rewards club for games. Obviously, we'd seen people doing it in cars and things like that, and no one had done it in tech. Well, we were actually the first people to ever try this business in any industry other than cars or houses. So yeah, it's gone pretty well. We put so much effort into it, but like it's so much more than what meets the eye. We work some crazy hours, but we do it because we love it. So it's all good. Anyway, this build's going overtime already. Hey, can you pass me the oh, actually, I should be able to grab it. The bloody heater's cooking me. And yeah, sorry, second part of that question, future prospects. Well, you're just gonna have to wait and see, aren't you?
Launch is coming.
Yeah, we have spent like this whole year building a brand new website, and I can't tell you how many hairs we've lost in the process. It's been a crazy journey, but we cannot. Yeah, like I was saying before, like I'm always happy to just take my time and really get things right. And I really think we've got this website right, so we'll have that in testing pretty soon. Man. But yeah, that's what's coming. A brand new website with a brand new heap of features. It's going to be way better than what we've got currently. I can assure you that. All right, so now what I'm doing is installing the RAM. Go dual channel. Press them down till you hear the clicks, and don't go any further than that. And the other thing to keep in mind is, so you have that notch right there in the middle. You just want to make sure that lines up on the motherboard. And then you got to put it in nice and evenly. And then just press down. And then these clips will clip in. And there you go. That's your RAM. And that's pretty much everything that we need to do to the motherboard. So now what I'll do is get the case out, completely gut out everything that's in the case, make it nice and easy to build in, take off all the glass, all that kind of stuff. And then drop this baby into the case. All right.
What screwdriver kit we're using?
Pineapple. This is a very special Nzxt screwdriver kit. So you might have missed it at the start, but I did show it. Top camera. So yeah, this, like, it comes with all the attachments that you could need. It even comes. Hey?
Bit more over the desk, bit more forward.
Bit more forward. Sorry.
Too much.
Too much?
There.
I've got to play with this. Look at me looking in the top corner. All right. The real question we want to know is pineapple on pizza. I'm actually Italian, so I've seen this question thrown around so many times, and this might be an unpopular opinion from an Italian. I don't mind. I don't mind a pineapple on pizza. I'm gonna say it. I don't mind a Hawaiian, and I'm not ashamed of it. So yeah, as you can see, it comes with all the little bips and bops. So I'll actually change this out for this one because I will need it.
It's just the turning in there, Gray.
It's just sorry, Nono. Sorry for that one. I'm trying to remember if my Nono could eat pineapple on pizza. We used to make some killer pizzas though at his house, so he won't be all that mad. All right, now let's unbox this baby right here. What's our viewer count? Almost 40. Not bad for a first build stream. Big shout out to the Discord gang. I know you're there supporting us. We absolutely love it. I'm just going to yeet this down there. Oh yeah, the other thing that I forgot to mention about what's upcoming is we've got a new studio that we can't wait for. So this thing has definitely done us well, but our new studio is going to be way better, and we're going to be able to do way better IRL streams. So get excited for that. It's very fancy packaging. All right. There you have it. That is the case that we're going to be building in today. The Nzxt H7 Flow, which really is a thing of beauty. Here we go. Bang. Top camera's off. Potato on pizza. Rest in peace, top cam. Do you reckon it was the remote that did it with the heater? It was? Was it the same time? All right, some technical difficulties, guys. Sorry, this is the first time we've ever used this top camera, but we'll get that live again. Anyway, so you got your standard glass panel on the front. You have this very clean grill on the front as well, and it does come with a set of the 360mm fans on the front. How's that top cam going? Should be alright for now anyway, to be honest, but it'll be good to have it. Alright, let's see, how do we open this baby? So this is the first time I've ever built in this case, guys, so you will get a first impression kind of build. What I do is I always take off everything on the PC, which is what I was saying before. So I can have like a completely bare... Alright, everything's clipping. I love that. Like one of my pet hates, well, it's not really a pet hate, you always have to do it, is when there's so many bloody screws on taking off all the panels, and then like you have to undo this one to undo this one. But yeah, I have not had to do that at all yet. It's all just clip in. So even this, clip in. Alright, that's pretty much everything off it. So, year of the goat, start planning now. Would you guys be down to give away a Leanne Lee case? Steezy, do you mean like just the case? No signal on the top down camera. The goat of pizza. Domino's. Come on, man. Now you're just trying to get me angry. If you're in the northern suburbs, Ralphie's Pizza is the goat. It's the go-to. All right. So you've got a nice little dust cover as well on the bottom here. I don't even know if that comes off, which is nice. Those things always tend to get in my way. Looks like you can very easily mount your fans onto here with these little rubber feet. So yeah, I'm just having a little bit of an inspection and I'm liking what I'm seeing. One like a signature from Nzxt, if you've ever built, they've got this cable shroud here, which I absolutely love. You know, because you can still just see, if you're using sleeve cables, you can still just see it. But if you're not, then it hides all that ugly cable work. So, but talking about ugly cable work, I don't think we should have any problems with that here, because look at the cable managing routes and the pre-included straps. This looks like it's going to be a really, really easy case to build in and manage the cables, which I absolutely love. All right. Okay. Let's get into it. Did you want me to like manually press the on button? Oh well, if Domino's is your only option, then I guess you got no choice, mate. I can't say anything. All right. I'll take this off as well. That's perfect. All right. Do you want me to do it? All right.
I guess I'm showing my face. There you go, this is for Kermit.
Yeah. Kermit. Screenshot this. Clip this shit.
Not my most flattering view either.
We're giving away the ladder too. Nah, can't. Got lots of sentimental attachment to that ladder. It's done us good. This scene is begging for a bit of Photoshop. That's Danny, Mole Media. We might need ya. Make the scene look pretty.
All media, does the ZV-E10 work while on power, or is it using battery? Oh, there we go.
There we go, yeah. I reckon it was the heater remote that turned it off. Because it does that with the microwave sometimes. So weird. It must just pick the signal. Signal.
Yeah, we're back.
We're back. All right. Well, the chinchilla's back. I reckon we just leave the chinchilla there anyway.
Thank you.
Can I have that Nzxt light? Nah, that's we gotta keep that. You can't even buy these. We need to show it on our streams. The heater remote turns the microwave. What the heck? Yeah, Kermit, tell me about it. Not off, sometimes on. So, like, that's the one upstairs anyway in the office. So I'll turn that, and then it must just pick up the signal, and it just turns off. And I think the same thing just happened with that camera. So I don't know. I might have to get that heater remote looked at. So, anyway, can I have the empty Red Bull again when you're done? Done, Shifty. I'll sign it and I'll send it out to you.
We'll do our first giveaway.
First giveaway?
Yeah.
It's a good time to do it. But I'm just letting everyone know this is not an official build time because we've had some hold-ups. First giveaway, what is it? What's the question?
So
All right.
What year was the Goat Club first?
All right. First person to answer this question. What year did the Goat Club launch? First person to.
Should we go month as well?
Yeah, month. Let's go month. Month. Yeah.
Ryan. What month?
What month? First person to get it wins an Nzxt mouse pad. No one's got it yet. No one's got it yet. Ryan, VDH. He did say 2021 before. Now he's got December. So
I think it's different, Ryan.
is it? Scroll up. Scroll up.
Officially, it was Rian VDH.
Rian VDH. Congratulations. You've won yourself an Nzxt mousepad. But don't go anywhere because we've got one more of these to give away and some Nzxt pucks.
Send us a DM on Instagram.
Watch us get like 10 DMs. I'm not saying that. Grats. All right. I'll get better start getting this build out. Otherwise, we're going to be here all night. All right. So everything is off. As you can see, I've got it as bare as possible and it's nice and light now. Got all the cables there. And actually, one last thing that I did forget is the bracket for the cooler. So as you can see, got these 4 holes here, which will be used to mount our cooling bracket. So I like to put these on at the start. Now this does have gap on the back side of the case, so you might have access, but you might not. So what I like to do is put the cooling bracket on first before dropping the motherboard in. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I'll drop this for a second. The Kraken 360 RGB. Let's crack open the Kraken. Got manual, shouldn't need it. Check that there. So it comes with 3 RGB fans, which is a nice inclusion. Nice eco-friendly packaging as well. And here is our brackets, and the cables can stay in there for now. All right, so there you have it. There's our cooler. So that is the bracket that's on the CPU, on the CPU block, sorry, I should say. But it needs the other half of the bracket to connect to. Which is this bracket right there. On front camera. So let's pop that in there. And this one's being really nice to me today because I know that's in there nice and snug and it's not going to fall out when I go to put it in. Got our screws. Obviously Intel 1700 screws. And the rest can be popped into here. That can stay right there. All right, now do you want to give us a top down? So IO shield is already on, which is awesome. Let's just sort of grab this.
plastic on the heat sinks?
Which heat sinks? The NVMe heat sinks? Yes, I did. Alright, that is in there. Look at that colour match. Oh, got a couple screws loose there, but that is alright. Now these screws, you don't need to over tighten them. Obviously make sure that they're snug, but you don't want to put too much pressure on your PCB. I'm shaking. Alright, last screw. There we have it. Motherboard sitting in that case very, very, very nicely. This is going to be a clean white build. That is for sure. Alright. So, like usually I'll do all the fans and then put the cooler on, but I might just go straight to the cooler because there's so much room in here anyway.
Why Intel over AMD?
Why Intel over AMD? I don't know if I want to get into this battle. Nah, well, it's a Z790 motherboard, so we just went with Intel. Obviously, you can't put an AMD in it. Yeah, that's why. 4900 KS, still a good CPU in my books. I've got Thermal Grizzly thermal paste. It's upstairs. Oh, did you get it already? Where? Where? Ah. No, I got better one. I'll be back. Sorry, guys. I'll be back 2 seconds. Actually out of Thermal Grizzly, but I do have EK Ectotherm, which is some high performance stuff as well. When I'm installing an AIO, I always put the fans on first, just for me easier than putting the AIO in. And then, what a jump scare. Sorry. Yeah. So, as you can see, it does come pre-applied with thermal paste, but I will clean that off in a second and put some of our own good stuff on it. The single frame 360 RGB. We're going to be using this baby right here.
Does no one know the Nzxt meme with the chinchilla?
I reckon everyone knows that meme.
We've got a lot of people asking what the hell that image is.
If you guys don't know what the chinchilla is, you gotta check out Nzxt's Instagram profile. The meme gods, some would say. Oh. So is this from the controller? All right, there you have it, guys. Single frame, 3 fans in 1 frame. Makes my life much easier. Just see what screws. Oh, perfect. Tell you what, 3 fans and 4 screws. That's what dreams are made of. Alrighty, that is ready to go in 4 screws. It almost doesn't feel right. I just screwed those fans into a radiator in about 20 seconds. So there you have it. That is what is going to be on the front, on the top. 40-minute mark of the build? Yeah. Oh my God, I've got to stop talking, more building.
Should we do another giveaway?
Let me count these screws first, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, let's do another giveaway. What are we giving away next? We'll give away a puck? Yeah. Yep. Merch? Hoodie, a t-shirt? What are we talking?
The question is, how many prizes have we given away to date? Not including minor prizes, just...
Not including minor prizes. Alright, that's going to be a tricky one. I don't know if anyone's going to get that. I'll say it though. Alright, guys, the next giveaway question. How many giveaways has the GOAT Club done so far?
First, second, third.
Including first, second, and third place, but no minor prizes?
So no like free giveaways.
So like not including free giveaways and stuff, how many giveaways have we done, including first, second, and third prize since our inception?
Yeah.
Since our inception. That's going to be a tricky one, but
And we've had some draws that have been 10 prizes, 10 PS5s.
we've had some draws that have been like 10 prizes. Shifty asked, including the Christmas. That includes Christmas, doesn't it? Yeah, including Christmas. Let me know when someone's got that. If no one gets it, we'll have to make it easier.
Yeah, we'll give a hint soon.
But that is to win a very, very high quality hoodie and a t-shirt. So it'll be well worth it, whoever guesses that one.
Getting some close guesses.
Some close guesses.
Yeah.
Webtonio is just spamming.
Alright, we'll give a hint.
I've got a spacer on this.
Between 275
Alright.
and 335.
Alright, here's the hint. Between 275 and 335. Have we got any other hints or? So there we go. The way Webtonio's gone, he's going to spam through it anyway. Cheeky boy.
Ryan's close. Ryan's even closer. It's like the one number everyone hasn't said. There we go. Webtonio's got it. 313.
Webtonio, 313. Congratulations, Webtonio. You've just won yourself a Goat Club merch pack. Very high quality stuff as well. We haven't even started selling it yet. It took us that long to actually source because we're not happy with any of the quality of the samples we were getting, and we don't want to sell you guys shit stuff. I'll just go the 4 in there for now. I'll do the rest once I've got it flipped up. How's that top view going? I might move it a bit this way. So, thermal paste time. Now, let's scrape a bit of that off. Nice and clean. Ready for some EK Ectotherm. Oh. Now, if I'm using a thermal paste that has like a little flap on the end where you can actually spread it, I always spread it. But in this case, with the current Intel shape, I'll do an X. Now, that's probably a bit thicker than what you'd need. go dot, 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 dot. And that should be plenty. All right, let's get that out of the way so it doesn't get a grease on it. Is that enough light? Should I drag that light in? We're judging the thermal paste application. How did I go? Pineapple, biggest tech fail we've had. You said you'll go first, so you go first.
Seeing no reply.
He's left me unseen. There he goes. I'll read that in a second, Pineapple. Recommended a mate parts for a build and got him a decent mobo with low profile fan. I was the one to install it and I absolutely regretted selecting that fan. It was such a pain to install. Did it work? Did the fan work? The goat bot has uses again. Nah, uses. I think he's talking about the goat bot in the Discord server. Is that what you're talking about, Karam? In Discord. All right, check Disc if you've got it up there. Half an hour to install a fan. That's quite painful. Imagine the Nzxt single frame fans were around back then. Pineapple, that would have been a nice easy install for you. So what I'm doing right now is just putting the screws into the bracket to make sure that the cooling block is applied and has the perfect amount of pressure to cool the CPU nicely. All right, now let's look how we're going to route this. So I'm going to pop this down. How's that? Do you want to give us a top down? Oh, this is nice and easy like that. Could we give it a cool little twist? No. I might just leave it like that. Yeah. All right, now I've put that in. You can feel like the thermal paste pretty much holds it down. Time to get it screwed on. So when it comes to putting these on, well, like pretty much anything really with 4 screws, you're meant to do it in diagonals. So once I know I've got this nice and straight, I'll do that screw, that screw, that screw, that screw, and then tighten in that order again. And that we make sure that it's tightened the wrong way. So yeah, I know I just put that one in there, but I didn't even tighten it. Oh no, Faye, did you wake up the bot? Alright, so now I've got them on, but now they do need to be tightened, and then you want these kind of snug as well. You want to make sure that your CPU is being cooled properly. So like I said before, I'll tighten that. Tighten this. Nice and tight.
Robert Seller, how long does it take to build a PC for a giveaway usually?
Oh man, that's very very dependent on the PC. Like this one, if I wasn't here talking to you guys, and if it wasn't the first time building in this case, I could smash this out in less than an hour. But the DreamHack exclusive water cooled build, that took me over 3 days of full time work building that PC, which I still think was actually like not a bad effort. But the highly water cooled stuff can take me days. Whoa. Just snapped the screw. You're bloody kidding me. Alright, that's why you don't tighten them too bloody tight, I guess. Wow, that sucks. Of course that happens on a stream. That's literally never happened before. Far out. I'm going to continue with the build because I will get that screw replaced. But yeah, damn. The muscle. I was literally just preaching. You don't need to over tighten things, and yeah, that screw's just decided to snap its neck off. That is my bad, guys. That is my bad. I may have over tightened that screw. So until we get a replacement, that's how it's going to stay. And then at least that way we'll get some thermal grizzly paste on it. But yeah, we'll continue with the build anyway because that's an easy fix later on. So motherboard is in. Next up, what shall I do? I'll get all the rest of the fans in. Usually if it's in like a Leanne Lee case or something, now is when I will put all your like front IO headers and all that good stuff in because it can be quite tricky to get to it. But because Nzxt has, the H7 Flow has a lot of space down here, I can put these fans on and I'll have no dramas getting to those cables. So that is all G. Too many. I've got 99 strength on RuneScape. That's probably why. But might need to work on my agility a bit. My RSN. Zezima. Zezima is my RuneScape name. Don't tell anyone. Look how nice that fits in there. I don't know if you can see that on that front camera. But damn. That is a perfect fit. Might not even need screws. Alright, what are we working with here? OG RuneScape was the best, that's for sure. That's what I grew up on anyway. When I was I had my shitty old PC, literally like one of those, like the monitor was a box and it was tan color. That was just like our really old family PC, and then my brother got to play on the better PC beside me, so I was always bloody lagging, of course. But being a little brother, I had no say in that. But man, they were good times. I used to bloody love that game. Still do. I've popped on like OSRS probably over 2 years ago now is the last time, and it doesn't hit the same anymore for me anyway. All right, so we have got those bottom fans in super duper easily. So we got fans. I don't think we've got a 120 or 140 to put at the back, but I might chuck one of those in later because I do like to have maximum airflow, especially when you're running at 4900 KS and a 4090. You need good airflow. Yeah, let's chuck this GPU in. Let's hope I don't snap anything on the GPU. Is this GPU double or triple slots? My all-time favorite game, Shifty. CFA, have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. My all-time favorite game, I've got two. I can't narrow it down to one. For me, it has to be GTA and Counter-Strike. I can't look away from those two because they're probably the two that I've spent the most time on. Counter-Strike probably more. But I don't know, GTA, man, like the amount of effort that goes into that game. They just, I don't know, they just kill it every time. Like the wait is so long. GTA, I'm going to keep it OG. I'm going to say San Andreas, man. San Andreas was like the first one that came out with some really custom things like modifications and that you could do to your car. You could put hydraulics in your car, nitrous as well, and the flames would come out the back. You could recruit gang members as well and have them like following you around and stuff. That's why I loved San Andreas was awesome. But GTA 5 obviously is, you know, how technically advanced it was for a game that's like 10 years old. Cannot believe that it's still to this day, it's like one of the best games. And man, it's been the quickest last 10 years that I can remember, of course, but just hit the hour mark. All right, I better get my ass moving. It's a Tortoise PC build. So we're working with a double slot 4090 Strix. One of my favorite cards on the market. I'm very pedantic with my PC builds. I like to put parts that really look nice with each other. And I just feel like every card that came out in the 40 series, the design didn't really tick all my boxes, but the 4090 Strix, and it's something that Asus does very well, is product design. That is a beautiful card. I'll get a top camera. Just absolutely love the chrome accents, and it's like just like a nice white card. These flashing lights on the edge are pretty cool too, but all right, it's just probably the best looking card. Not probably, it is the best looking card on the market. All right. Now, I like to take these little covers out so they don't get in my way when I'm putting it in. I'm getting all those fingerprints on the white build. I'll give it a good clean, don't worry. Don't forget to take this off. Man, these cards are ginormous these days. It's crazy. Alright. Now this, doesn't matter how many PCs you've built, you're always a little bit scared putting something like this in. But that's dropped in there nicely. Damn, that's a big card. What a sexy one. Now, obviously a common problem with GPUs these days, because they're so big and heavy, is GPU sag. So what I like to do when I'm installing the GPUs, I just make sure I've pushed it up all the way when I'm tightening these screws. I forgot to ask as well, Shifty, what's your favorite game? And my favorite CS, by the way, unpopular opinion, but I loved CS Source. I grew up on CS 1.6. I never played the one before it. It's probably a bit before my time, but 1.6 is what I grew up on. But I absolutely loved CS Source. And my favorite map, CS Assault and Office. Love Office, but it's a pity no one plays that map anymore, so you can't even find a bloody game on it. I reckon we're not going to get too much sag with this. It's in nice and snug. Not much sag there at all. A little bit. We'll work out a way to fix that later. Anyway, as you can see, it's starting to come together. Everything's in. AIO, fans, GPU, all the good stuff. So now, it's time to start plugging stuff in. And then my favorite part of the build, cable management. Said no one ever. All right, so that cable there, guys, sorry, I should have showed you. That is for your USB. These ones, not the USB-C, on the case. And that is what connects those to your motherboard. And this is the Thunderbolt one, USB 3. Now this one isn't actually symmetrical, even though it looks like it. So, just gonna make sure you're getting it in the right way. And one low-key underrated thing about this case, the white cables. Nothing pisses me off more when you got a white case but the cables are black. But of course, Nzxt being the design gods that they are, never going to give us that issue. Alright, so our USBs are in. Time to start working on these little fiddly bips and bops. COD 4. COD 4 is goated, man. I loved it. Yeah. probably should have said I was a Modern Warfare 2 degen as well. Grew up in Modern Warfare 2 lobbies. Learned a lot of things. Developed a thick skin. Sauce. So I'm glad I'm not the only one that likes CS sauce as well. I reckon it was sick. If we're talking COD, World at War was grouse as well. And the first Black Ops I really enjoyed. Kino to Totem Zombies was sick. So many memories. All right, now we got, this is our HD audio cable. So do you want to give us a top down? HD audio cable, which probably no one's ever going to use because most people would be using like a 2.4 gigahertz receiver for a wireless headset, or their headset will be plugged in via USB anyway. But we'll put it in just in case someone wants to use the AUX on the front. What is this? I don't know if that needs to be here right now. Oh, fan and RGB. So front panel, I like when they come all in one piece, so much easier. You don't have to worry about where you're putting everything. So that's for like your power switch and stuff like that on the front of the case. Put that on nicely. Nzxt RGB, I can see that's new. I haven't worked with that before. But just gonna assume. Wait, let me get to the bottom of this. I reckon one just before I'm about to get into cable management, giveaway before cable management. I'm not far off, and then one at the end. Oh, we've got 3 prizes. Let's do one now then.
How big is the Goat Club team? I don't know. Just on it.
What's that, sorry?
How big is the Goat Club team?
All right. Guys, our next giveaway question, what are we giving away now? A puck, yeah? Our next question, and you only get one answer, so you can't spam this one with every number that you've got on your keyboard. How many members are there in the GOAT Club team? Winner gets the Nzxt Mass Effect Special Edition puck.
Recently grown.
And we have recently grown. Just a heads up. Incorrect pineapple. Kremet. We are a team of 6. We are now a team of 6. So we got me, Alex, we have Kai and Tanik, and we have Ben. Is that 5? Josh. Oh, and Josh. Oh my God, how could I forget? We got 6. So Josh is our videographer. Tanik, obviously our star actress. We got Alex, co-founder, me, co-founder, Ben, and Kai, 6. So yeah, Kremet, you've just won yourself an Nzxt puck to hold your headphones. All right, now back to what I was doing. Keep getting sidetracked. What are we at for build time right now? An hour 11. I could have done this way faster. Way faster. But I just want to know what these are from. These are from the front fans. Okay. So we've got power, PWM. We have Nzxt RGB and standard RGB. I'm going to just try and plug in the Nzxt one. I don't know if you need this. I think that's just an option if you want to go straight to the motherboard one, or if you're going to use a Nzxt motherboard, you can use that one instead. I'm going to tip that it only needs the one, obviously. So pop that through there. Okay. Yeah, thanks, Shifty. Appreciate that. We've got a lot coming up, man. We've got a lot coming up. We keep ourselves so busy. Like, I don't think anyone's doing as many giveaways. Like even the car scene. I don't think anyone's doing as many as we're doing. And ours is probably more work. They get to just go pick up a car. We're gonna build a PC, record it, and design the PC as well. Damn, my head's shiny. Reminder: hydrate, everyone. Yeah.
The stream is also sponsored by Red Bull. We need a Red Bull sponsorship.
Yeah, Red Bull or Monster, hit us up. Drink enough of your damn product. Be happy to promote it.
Luke is asking to join the team. We may have some job openings. Are you in Melbourne, Luke?
Luke, you in Melbourne? Queensland. Luke, do you want to move to Melbourne?
Keep up with these view changes.
Can't keep up with the view changes. You or some say that in the chat? Yeah. Away from the PC, of course. Yeah. Well, if we ever do like an exhibition or something in Queensland, Luke, if we hit up a PAX or something up there, we might actually take you up on that. We'll need some volunteers. Was anyone in this chat? Did anyone actually come see us at DreamHack last year? Let us know. Be interested. All right, man. This build's like so easy. I'm looking at things to do, but everything's already bloody done. Pretty much. Anyway, got a couple more cables to put in. Was the fans. Have we got a controller for this cable? Actually, I don't think we need it. Sorry, that's my bad. I think it just goes into this. Yeah. Yep. Nice and easy. And power. Yeah, so look at that, guys. 3 fans, and you have pretty much one cable. It splits into 2 at the end. You have your PWM for power and your RGB, which you can use 5-volt RGB, or if you're using your Nzxt motherboard, Nzxt's got their own RGB. It's good that they give you the ability to do that. Some PC companies, they just want you using all of their products, so they won't make it like, you can chop and change, but that's very thoughtful. All right. Now, when I'm working with the AIO fans that I've obviously attached onto the AIO, I like to put them if we aren't using a controller, which we don't have a need to use a controller today, so we won't, I like to put them as system fan 1. Reason being, it's just easier to memorize it. So when you're setting up your fan curves, you just know that that one is the radiator fans. All right, so we've got top fans hooked up to RGB and power, which is nice. Front fans are as well.
Anthony's asking if we build all of our PCs.
Anthony, we build majority of our PCs. There has been some times where we haven't built them, more for time restraints than anything. But now that we've expanded our team, we're probably going to be doing all of our builds, which is great because this is what we love to do. But the reality is this is only a small fraction of the things that we need to do to keep Goat Club up and running. But this is definitely the most enjoyable part for me. Oh, there you are. How many views are we on?
25, but we've had 250 over the course of the live.
Nice. I wonder if everyone's just going to drop off when we get to cable management. No fun stuff there. So this is the last thing I need to plug in before having to plug in power. So this was like definitely one of the easiest builds I've ever done. So simple. Been taking my sweet ass time, I know that, but as you do. Now where should I plug this in? By the way, I realized what I said before. It's completely... Alright, I'll be putting the CPU fan into the CPU fan header. This is the first build I've done in a long time where I actually haven't used a controller, because most of the time it's not as simple as just having a 3 fan with 1 cable. So we have to use a controller because there's usually not enough fan headers. Oh, there you go.
We have an online where people can buy these PCs. Would they like to see that?
What was the question?
Who would like to see a Goat Club?
I don't. Yeah, do you just want to see us selling PCs? Are you talking about Nzxt PCs? Or just us selling PCs in general?
out for a bit, but did that 3-in-1 fan at the front come with the case? I've been looking to buy them everywhere, but it looks like they aren't released yet.
Yeah, this 3-in-1 fan did come with a case, but we also do have. I've already thrown the box out, but here it is here. Yeah, so it's the F360 RGB core, which I put that bottom one and the top one in on the AIO. But yeah, the front one did come with the case. So yeah, 4 screws, 3 fans. I still can't get over it. Extremely simple PC to build, and that is really what Nzxt is trying to achieve. Heard that from the CEO himself. So you know it's not cap.
What's the hardest thing people find about building PCs?
The hardest thing people find about PCs, that is an easy one. It's the cable management. I don't know, first time PC build, everything was hard. I was like, had to look at every manual and didn't know what was plugging into where. But then once you start building a few, you don't even need to look at a manual anymore. But for me now, cable management, especially like some of the PCs that we used to build at the start that didn't have the beauty of like having a 3-in-1 fan or even daisy chainable fans. Cable management was a pain. Like there would be some builds we'd be using like 12 fans, sometimes more. And so each fan needs 2 cables, one for power, one for RGB. So imagine 24 cables to manage on top of all the power cables as well. That could be quite difficult. But nowadays with the 3-in-1 fans and daisy chainable fans, it's so much easier. This is like, I mean, like this is everything in, and yes, it might be a little unneat because I haven't neatened it up yet, but there's like no cables on it. I know we haven't put the power in, but still, just for fans and everything else, very, very light, and I love that because it makes my job a lot easier at the end when I go to manage the cables. Right. All right, there you have it. That is essentially how the PC is going to look, bar the GPU cable and the motherboard cable, but that's pretty much what we're looking at. And I reckon it's looking pretty darn good right now. Yeah, time to get into the fun stuff. Power supply. Are we gonna sleeve these cables, or what do you reckon? Even can you grab a white sleeved GPU cable? There is one. Oh, perfect. You're the best. Thanks.
Does everyone prefer the white or the black?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if like are you guys able to hear Alex talking? But if not, he's just asked, what does everyone prefer, the white or the black cables? Not cables, PCs. White or black PCs? I'll start. I'm team dark. Everything dark mode for me. Browser. Everything's got to be dark mode, even my PC. Testing. Whipped out the second mic. Should we give away these 3 fans as well since we're not using them? Yeah? We'll give them out in a 3-pack. So you got an additional giveaway. That wasn't meant to happen, but we'll give away these 3 fans to anyone that wants to win them.
Now I've got to come up with another question.
Yeah, so yeah, your job to come up with another question.
Is that better, guys? Can you hear me? I've whipped out the second mic.
All right, this is a very nice presentation for a power supply. Look at that cool purple. Oh, actually, you know what I just realized? I said we're giving away Goat Club merch. We've got the Nzxt merch as well. So should we still want to save that for the next one? And we'll give the Goat Club one for now, or what do you reckon?
I don't know if I've got that many questions in the bank.
Yeah. Nzxt were nice enough to sponsor this build. They're also sponsoring me a streaming PC, so apparently I've got to start streaming. Anthony Riley, so you made the mistake of going the dark one. I don't know. I feel like whatever you get, you're gonna get over it eventually. Yeah, like you no matter if it's black or white, you're gonna want a new PC.
Well, we've done 3 yin yangs now, and all 3 times the black was more popular.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. 3 yin yangs, and all 3 times the black one was more popular. So that just goes to show the general consensus. Can you yeet that away? We need these cables. Screws, sorry. Now, this is the Nzxt C1200. For a 1200 watt power supply, the form factor is very short. I'm a pretty small guy. My hands are small, and it's not even the size of my hand. Very, very handy, especially now that we're going into the age of 50 series GPUs. Rumored you're going to need like a 1500 watt power supply for the top end cards. They're going to start making these things smaller. So this is a very nice form factor for 1200 watts.
See you later, Kremet.
See you, Kremet. Thanks for tuning in, man. Yeah, we'll get your puck sent out to you ASAP. Yeah, 5090 rumored to be 600 watts alone. That's some crazy shit right there. This is what that is. Okay. I had that in the wrong way around. And that's why it wasn't fitting, obviously. So that is in there now.
$5080 is supposed to be a 10% improvement on the 4090. Who knows what the 5090 will do? While the 4090 was a 70% increase when that came out.
Was it 70 or 40? Yeah, it was 70.
70.
Yeah. It was a massive jump, 40 series from 30 series. I'd like to see the efficiency getting a bit better, to be honest. I can't wait for the 50 series to come out, but because then that means we get to do 50 series of GPUs.
Let's hope they fit in some cases.
Yeah, I reckon they like obviously they will. That is exactly right, Pineapple. I was using the 1080 till up until like last year. You probably would have seen that 1080 that we've abused in some of our ads. We've put it in a microwave with what else have we done with it? We've spilt coffee all over it with
Coke.
Coke. Yeah, sorry. That was actually my old card. So I used that card till the day it dropped dead. So I'll never put a functioning GPU in the microwave. Don't worry about that. But yeah, that card,
Yeah.
that was my OG. And I bought that secondhand as well.
And to that Pineapple, my rig at home is still a 1660 Super. So
Is it? It
Yeah.
is, yeah. I imagine that. We're Founded Goat Club still rocking a 1660. We work with 40s, 90s every day.
I'm on the laptops now, so we've got a 4070 in there, but it just doesn't compare to the desktop.
Alright, now I'm just going to manage these smaller fan cables and then I'll get into plugging in everything else. So I'll give you guys a glimpse. So as you can see, for everything, even just not including the power, it is an extremely light build cable-wise because these fans are extremely good to work with. Now, let's tuck that in nicely. So these will have to stay there. What can I do with this cable? Probably put that in there. So when it comes to cable management, I just sort of try and plan the route with my eyes. It's never ever going to really be super duper perfect, especially when you're working with sleeved cables. That's the one downside of having sleeved cables is your cable management. You have like that much of extra cable to deal with. Bring that down here. Now this is a task that you need patience for, otherwise you may go insane.
Is anyone keen on the new Black Ops, or is all that hype gone?
All right, so for power, what we need, I believe this is a 4 plus, oh, sorry, an 8+4 pin for the CPU. Yeah, so 8+4 pin EPS, and obviously the motherboard cable and the 12-volt H power, which being an ATX 3.1, it has the 12-volt H power socket. I'll just point that out right there. Sorry, I probably should have pointed that out before I got it in. When the 40 series first came out and the ATX 3 power supplies weren't here yet, you still had to use your VGA cables, and it would go into like a 4-way splitter and then into the 12-volt H power. It was blowing up some PCs if it wasn't connected properly, so massive upgrade. This is the newest model as well of the Nzxt power supply. What was the upgrade on that? Yeah, so this isn't even ATX 3. This is 3.1. Was the 0.17 down to 0.12? 1.3. Yeah. So yeah, this is as modern as a power supply gets, and you can really tell by how small that is for a 1200 watt. This thing is tiny, which is so good to build in because you have all this extra space. Yeah, and the 12-volt H power is so good having it in one cable. And sorry, I know I said VGA, I meant PCIe. So there's your motherboard cable. That's your 12-volt H power. And where's our EPS? So we don't even have to put, oh actually yeah we do, because we're gonna have to install the cooler, which I haven't done yet. Where did I put it? So I was about to say we don't even have to put a SATA power in this, which would have been crazy, but we do have one SATA thing to power, which is the RGB controller. So I didn't even have to use the RGB on the motherboard, so I might switch those over later so I don't have to see those cables on the front. Is this magnet? That is magnets. That is so cool. Man, that's a strong magnet as well. That's what
Anthony
you want.
Riley didn't see the build from the start. What's the Mobo CPU and GPU?
Anthony, so nice name by the way. The motherboard is the Nzxt Z790. I'll give you a quick peek at it, may as well, before I get into this stuff. So Nzxt Z790, it's got a 14900 KS and a 4090 Strix. So this,
Oh, camera's going to sleep.
this build is no joke.
If it just goes to sleep after a certain time.
You reckon? Do you need me to do anything?
We've already got screenshots of my house in Discord.
Do we really? Classic. Zach, Krem didn't want to see your face, he wanted to see your ass. Alright, now, those little cables I was meant to grab anyway. I should have put the chinchilla back up. Oh, what have I done with this? Here. I did see some chat about Molexes as well. I know they aren't really used in many PCs, but we have been using them lately. Well, not super lately. I don't know if you saw a few builds in a row. We used the thermal take fans because they're like magnetically daisy chained, which I thought was super cool. Obviously, the triple fan is way better, but they, oddly enough, are powered by Molex. That is a pet hate of mine. I hate Molex cables because plugging them in because they're all so loose, sometimes you just can't get them to match up.
Oh.
The Molex. I was joking about it. All right, top camera is back.
I think I might have like a sleep function, even though it's on power.
Really? Sorry, I know you guys don't have much of a view of what I'm doing right now, but just plugging in the cable for the AIO, which I should have done before I managed those little cables, but I'm forgetful. So this is obviously coming out of the AIO, so that will go into AIO pump. And then we're going to make this cable look pretty somehow later. This is one of the trickier ones to hide. I'll make it pretty later. Most of the time, you can just tuck it behind. Yeah, get it later. All right, USB. So this will hop through there, and this is all power. So if you do decide to use the fans that come with the AIO, you can plug them into this nice and easily. But we wanted to keep it a nice theme, show all the 360 frame, all-in-one frame fans. So that's what we're going to do. Thanks, Anthony. Someone is going to win this PC, of course. One of our VIP members will be winning this PC. So if you're from Australia and you're not a Goat Club VIP, you can sign up for less than $2 a week. Can't even get a coffee for that. Helps us support a charity as well. And you got awesome giveaways every single week.
The discounts are growing too.
Yeah, and our discount platform is growing, and we have some crazy new features as well coming with our new website build. So it's a good time to join up if you haven't joined already. All right, officially now everything is plugged in. So don't need these because we've used different fans. So I'll have to tuck these away nicely somewhere. I'll get this out of my way for now.
Hey, thanks for the support, Anthony. Are you in our Discord, mate?
Appreciate that, Anthony. We do appreciate all of you guys. Without yous, this would not be possible. So yeah, thank you seriously from the bottom of our hearts. We really do appreciate all of the support that we get. Makes everything worth it because we do work our butts off, I can promise you that.
Shifty, are you talking about like network storage?
NS and network stuff. To be honest, Shifty, I don't know. Just because I don't know if that would be like we try and cater for everyone. It is hard. That's why we always mix it up: AMD, Intel, white PCs, black PCs. But I feel like not a lot of people would want to win networking equipment. I know Pineapple might be interested in that. Thanks for that support, Chris, mate. Really do appreciate it. Thank you for sticking with us for 1 year. You're about to see the biggest upgrade ever very soon. And I've been hyping up our new website build in the Discord. But we just can't wait to get it over the bloody line. It's going to be such an upgrade. And these cables are nice. Like, almost don't even need to put sleeve cables. I might put these ones in for now, make the build a bit quicker. And then if I decide to put sleeve cables in it, I can do it later. So yeah, 600 watt, 12 volt power. I might check the CPUs in first. Has everyone left yet now that it's got to cable management?
Oh, we still got 25.
Still got 25. Thanks for sticking with us, guys.
26. We've almost hit 300 views for the stream.
Nice.
Shifty sails the 7 seas. Apparently.
I sail the 7 seas, so I have a server just figured I'd swing it across your desk. Do explain. You should buy a pizza. 25 goats, that is exactly right.
We are missing OG Tez.
Yeah, we are missing Tez, aren't we? You better not be back in Europe. The motherboard fluid. How can I forget? Not the motherboard fluid. Come on, mate. Kill me. Is my audio alright? This mic has been on my neck. So many times. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, starting to get to the business end of this setup, of this build, sorry.
Now, I know my cable management isn't that nice. I haven't put that much effort into it, but I'll clean it up at the end. But before I do, like, finalize my cable management, I always boot the PC first because there's nothing worse than when you've zipped every cable tie and then all of a sudden you have to play around with some cables in the back and you got to cut all your cable ties again. That one's learnt from experience. So don't make that same mistake I did. All right, we're nearly done. 2 more cables to plug in. Gone way longer than what I thought I would be. Don't forget about the fallen screw. Unfortunately. Should still be alright to boot up, to be honest, for 2 seconds. I'll start it up. Like the cooler is on nice and snug. Thank you, Pineapple. First stint with the double cameras as well. Yeah, do you reckon we can put the second camera on our draw streams? Is there a way that we can make them even better? What angle would everyone want to see? I'll put like a GoPro on my head. You know the guy that does those train videos where he stands on the station, the GoPro's like right here looking at his face. Alright, so everything's in. Now, before I go ahead and put everything back on together and get too excited, I'll always boot the PC up first because then if there is any changes to be made, you can just make them while it's still at this stage. Don't have to pull everything apart again. So what do you reckon? I'll get it a post or what? I reckon I'll get it a post and we'll have to end the stream there. It's 9 o'clock. I'm getting hungry. And if it doesn't post, we'll be here all night. Don't jinx it, Shifty. AO with no water, YOLO. It's got water inside it, Shifty. Don't be 50. It's just missing a screw, but it'll still be fine. It's got enough pressure on there for now anyway, just for a quick post. What'd you say? The huh? SATA? Yeah, of course. Yeah. I did get too ahead of myself. It's not done yet. We've still got to power the SATA. And there's only one that we need to do, which is awesome. Alright, I've got 2 more questions as well. 2 more questions as well. Let's do another giveaway now. Let's do another giveaway. Yeah. What's left to give away? We've got these fans as well if we want to give them away. Puck and mouse pad. We've got a puck and a mouse pad. And those fans. And these I've got a third question. I've come up with a third question. Third question? Alright, sweet.
All right, let's go. Another
Alright.
giveaway. Let's do
Now
it.
everyone can hear me.
All right, so you say the question then.
For Puck 2, how many PCs have we given away? Not including laptops, PS5s, strictly PCs.
Where are you even getting all this data from?
I'm literally making it up. Not making up the data, but
Yeah.
the questions are coming and I'm putting the research together. But the data is correct. I can assure you that. We've got records of everything. 27, 50, 70, 35,
267.
50.
Oh my gosh.
Way too many, unfortunately. But we will get there.
We'll definitely get there, especially with what's around the corner.
Hint, it's in the double digits.
I'll pop these there for now. Full build, only one SATA cable. Didn't even require any RGB controllers, fan controllers, nothing. That just goes to show how simple it is to build with NZXT's products. That is what they're a master of. It's making building as simple as possible for the average Joe.
Donald, you were close, mate. Close, but no dice just yet.
I'm going to leave it and then I'll manage the cables properly later. And get this baby to boot. Have I got enough? Have I got power down here somewhere?
Yeah.
I can jack this, yeah?
Yeah, it's just the... Oh, it's the Nzxt sign.
Oh, that's all right for 2 seconds.
Keep an eye on this chat. No, I still haven't got it.
All right, so at the end, we'll do the rest of the giveaways.
Donald, you are hot, mate. That's all I can say. You are extremely on fire. I think it's the one number everyone hasn't said.
The one number everyone has not said. Okay. I don't even know what the answer is. Only Alex knows.
There we go. Pineapple 72.
Pineapple. Congratulations. We'll give him a choice. We'll give him a choice of prize. Pineapple. We have a Nzxt mousepad. You got 3 white fans or the Nzxt headphone puck. Your pick, mate. Let us know in the chat.
Here's your power.
Thank you. Got me power.
Just switch screen. Just thinking about it.
Here's. That's on. Yep.
Yep.
Could do the pillies now. Could wait till later. So that is all plugged in. Now, usually at this part of the build, guys, it's the perfect moment to say a little prayer to the PC gods. And just kindly ask them, PC gods, will you please allow this beautiful machine to post? Is it going to post? I don't ask much, but I do ask this. Is this steady enough to hold me? I know I've put on a bit of weight lately. Has did Pineapple pick
He's thinking the fans or the puck?
the fans of the park? Obviously doesn't need a mouse pad. I'm scared I'm going to sit on this and it's just going to go pop.
Oh. Top camera's gone off. Why is that?
Oh, we don't need it anymore anyway. Put the chinchilla. We'll pray to the chinchilla to let this PC post. Prayers in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to need all of them.
Chinchilla's back.
The chinchilla is not on my screen.
Incoming.
Alright, that kills me every time I look at it, man. It's the funniest shit ever. Alright. Pray to OG
Pray to Brian.
Yeah, pray to Lord Brian, actually. Lord Brian, the noble one. Alright.
Pineapple's going with the puck. Lock it in, Eddie.
Pineapple, we're going to have a puck sent out to you. Alright, let's see how this goes. You ready?
Wait, let me get a drum roll.
Drum roll.
Alright. 3,
Let's just make sure that's on. Yeah.
2.
Hey. And there you have it. We got the PC to post on the first attempt. That's always a blessing. It's a beautiful build. Usually when you start up a PC for the first time, it will be automatically in RGB. So it's interesting to see that they're actually in white. I think that's because they have their own CPU, sorry, not CPU, fan headers.
Are we calling this as the final build time?
No, no way. I was talking half the time. I reckon.
No, I mean, so we're cutting it here, though?
Yeah, cut it here. Yeah.
All right. Next question. What was the final stream time?
What was the final
This
build
should
time
reward someone who's been in here the whole time.
Yeah, hopefully.
And it ended. We'll say it ended at 9:16. I need it to the minute.
There is no visible lights on the motherboard. Shifty.
Oh, Donald gets Shifty's got it.
Shifty
204.
Well, Lee was before him.
You said 204?
2 hours, 4
sorry,
minutes.
my bad. Lee.
Well, you can't do Shifty like that. Has Shifty won one already today?
No.
Nah.
No.
All right. Well, because we called your name Shifty, we've got 2 winners right now.
We've
Lee.
got the fans and mouse pad.
Lee and Shifty. Lee, you get first pick out of the fans or the Nzxt mousepad. So we've got the fans from today's build, which
And that was build time, not stream time.
Yeah, build time, not stream time.
2 hours and 4 minutes.
Also, sorry for repeating that like a parrot. Usually Alex's mic is off, so I kind of say what he says. So, Lee, you got a choice out of 3 white Nzxt fans or a Nzxt mousepad. Is this like an XL? Looks like one. XL, this is what you want. I'll never go back to a normal size mousepad.
Shifty, you'll get the prize that Lee doesn't pick.
Yeah.
So there's enough to go around. Lee has locked in the fans.
Lee's taking the fans. Shifty, mousepad's coming your way, mate. Lee, congrats. Got 3 fans coming your way. How are we verifying winners, by the way?
Didn't think that far ahead, to be honest.
Thanks for building my next PC. I got you, RG. GLHF, as always. The merch is the best of the giveaways tonight. Wabatonio, if you're not in our Discord, man. Oh, he said he was in our Discord, didn't he?
Not too sure.
I don't know. My brain is We're giving away a merch pack in the Discord right now. All you got to do is join our Discord and head over to the giveaways tab and click participate to enter. It's the most important part. Make sure you click participate. How often do you do PC build streams? Should we just do a bit quick Q&A before we end the stream?
And just quickly, guys, to verify your win, I've recorded your usernames, your answers, and the questions. I think that's enough verification. If you can send us a DM on any one of our channels, Instagram or Discord, with that information, I may ask some further questions just to verify, and we'll take it from there.
What was that question? I didn't get to it. How many PC streams have we done? This is our first ever one. If you want to see more, let us know. G us up a bit. We might be keen to do some more. Nzxt have given us another PC, one for me to stream with. So I'm going to stream that one, the build of that one, and then I'll stream some games as well for a laugh. I'm not going to commit to like becoming a full streamer because this business does keep us extremely busy, but I will try and make as much time as I can for it. Just a quick shout out to Nightlife as well. Nightlife, thank you so much because you are the one that makes up the community. Alex and I, we put it together, but the legends like yourself are the ones that make it all possible. So I'm going to deflect that thanks and send it straight back to you because you're the real GOAT.
Facts.
Lee, you're too nice. Pick whichever one you want first. You were the rightful winner.
You guys can also gift.
Gift to a friend.
Pass it on.
Whereabouts in Discord I find it. So Anthony's, go into our Discord. Make sure you do the verification, stuff like that. And then on the left side of your window, I don't know if you're on phone or PC, go to the giveaways tab. Click participate. I think that one ends on the 10th.
More streams. Good to hear you guys have rated the...
Thank you so much, Danny, man. We'll be back. We'll be back on the stream. So, yes, Pineapple, this is going to be a VIP-only draw. We do everything like a couple months in advance. So, it probably won't be for a little while.
Fairly soon in the schedule, though.
Oh, it's fairly soon?
Probably within the next month or so.
This will be up live probably within the next month or so. Yeah. And I might add some sleeved cables. Obviously, got to fix the screw that I snapped as well. These things happen sometimes, but I'll get that fixed up. I'm going to sleeve the cables as well, just to make it look really premium. And then, we'll give this baby away. Take some photos of it, take some videos, and then we'll give it away. All right, any more questions till we put a pin in this stream because we have been here since 10 a.m. Cannot wait to shower and hop on my PC at home. I'm in your Discord channel right now and there is no giveaway tab. Well,
send us a DM.
Send us a screenshot, I guess. It should definitely be there though. Cheers, Daryl. Take care, mate. How many views we got left?
We've got 32 more than the
32. We got more views now than we did when I was building the PC. Peace out, Danny, man. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you soon. So yeah, shout out to Mole Media as well. If you need some photography work, think specializing in drones, hit up Danny or Mole Media. Bryce, see you next stream, man. Draw now. I'm keen. We will soon. GG, boys. Take care of my baby. I'll take care of it. Don't worry. I'll put it through some testing as well. I'll sort out the matter on Discord. Sure, someone is in need. You're a legend, Shifty. All right, guys, we're going to put a pin in it right there. We'll be back. Let us know what you thought of the stream in the Discord. We're always active in there. If you have any questions, we're always active on Discord. We can get quite busy, but we do always reply on Discord. So hit us up if you need us. Don't be shy to tag us. And
shout out Nzxt.
Massive shout out to Nzxt for making this whole build possible and this giveaway possible. Not even just because they're our sponsor, but they are literally an awesome team. We've spoke to the CEO ourselves, and I have some serious faith in that guy. One of the most down to earth people I've ever met. So always happy to support his stuff. And when you're producing some clean stuff like this, it makes it all a lot easier. So yeah, thanks NZXT. We'll be back. And yeah, thanks to everyone that tuned in. Hope you enjoyed the stream. And we'll catch you. Do we have a stream this week?
Next week.
Next week, we'll catch you live anyway. If not, if you want to have a chat, we're in Discord all the time. So yeah, peace.